The Mountain Man. Many of us are aware of the Mountain Man, who in reality was known by the name Dashrath Manjhi. DM will be his sign name for your reference. Let me share his story with you today. He created a path among the mountains, but it wasn't an easy task. A story of how he continued his hard work in breaking all the rocks of the mountain and eventually his dedication, which led to success. His biography is not a common story, it's unique, and believe me, you'll get goosebumps on knowing it. Dashrath Manjhi hailed from Bihar. He belonged to a small village called Gehlor in Gaya district. He was born on 14th January 1934. To earn a living, he had to move to the city as his village lacked many facilities. There were no hospitals, schools, or shops. He was working as a laborer at a coal mine. After a while, he caught the attention of a beautiful woman with whom he fell in love. And later they both got married. They both lived a life together. It so happened once that Dashrath had gone out to work and his wife prepared food for him for his meal at work. Her way to walk wasn't easy. She had to cross the mountain. Her walk was along the rocky path, which was quite a distance in kilometers. No matter the distance, his wife used to travel the rocky route. When one day she fell and tumbled on the rocks, she was badly injured and was battling for life. She was tried to be taken to the hospital immediately, but there was no access to immediate help nearby. The hospital was far away, nearly 55 kilometers. Unfortunately, his wife passed away. On getting back, Dashrath, in his worried and mourning state, began to think of the untoward incident. He was now all alone. Hence, he came up with the thought. He was determined to break the mountain rocks so as to make a walking path through it in memory of his loving wife. He didn't want any other people to face similar obstacles in the future. With that determination in mind, he began working relentlessly to cut the rocks using his two minimalist tools only. It was a mountainous terrain. It was nearly 25 feet deep, 360 feet long, and 30 feet wide. Although it was a huge task, Dashrath continued in his work, digging through all the rocks. He was doing the work all by himself when onlookers began making fun of him and his reason for taking up such a task. They taunted him for doing this work, which wouldn't have fetched him any returns. No matter what negative reactions he had to face, he ignored all of them and continued without let up. The driving force behind his resilience was the love he had for his wife. So he kept continuously doing his work of breaking all the rocks until finally he completed the task after 22 years. There it was, a path passing right through the mountains. This path reduced the walking distance, which was earlier 55 kilometers to walk, and to travel to far distances to get the basic necessities. After this path was made, the walking time reduced to just 15 kilometers. This was beneficial for people of his village to also go to neighboring villages, which was earlier a distance of 60 kilometers but had now been cut down. This made it so easy for people to go to the hospitals, schools, and other areas of the city. Because of his hard work to make a path through the rocky terrain, it became possible to have easy access to people of his village to travel to the other side of the mountain. Hence, owing to his efforts, the path was named after his own name. Just before he passed away, he had given copyrights to those who wanted to make a film inspired by his life story. He inspired people and said that the key to success in life is hard work and determination. With these, you can achieve success in life. Never bother about the outcome of your hard work, but always continue to persist. Dashrath Manjhi's son and daughter-in-law also featured in the famous TV series Satyamev Jayate, hosted by Amir Khan. On the show, Dashrath's life story was shared that motivated all. His story stirred up everyone's emotions. Hence, his family was promised to be given a donation amount. Despite waiting for long, Dashrath's daughter-in-law, who was battling a sickness, gave up her life in the end. Her husband alleged that his wife would have been saved if he would have got the promised money. But sadly, it didn't happen so, and he lost his wife. The moral of this life story is that you should never be worried about the end result. What matters most is your hard work and determination to achieve your goal for success in life. We encourage all to follow this key to success. Thanks.